Welcome back to Nerd Derby. My name is Penn and I will be here for you announcing the upcoming game with the Penn Jersey She-Devils versus the Twin State Roller Derby Vixens. We are going to start with the team roster for the Penn Jersey She-Devils. With 00, we have Glitz and Slam. 009, Danny Longlegger. 1000, Shell Shock. 17, Booty Vicious. 24, Shack Cat. Number 28, Reanimator. 3000, Monster. 36, Trouble. 39, Bomber. 43, Nan Bear Pig. 45, Ruby Bruise Day. 52, Stella Threat. 5363, Glitter Dun. 5678, Beatrix is for Kids. 789, Sneaky Spice. She is your captain for the Penn Jersey She-Devils. 84, John Dow. 89, Nick Nasty. 91, Scrappy Doo. 93, Kelly Kapowski. And 99, Anita Bodybag. Next up for your Upper Valley Vixens from Twin State Roller Derby, 086, Tiramisu. 1000, Felon of Troy. 13, Pumpkin Carve Her. 1984, Mariski Business. 2006, Elizabeth Taylor. She is your captain for the Vixens. 24, Jagged Little Pill. 2400, Midnight Crasher. 25, Wild Rumpus. 32, Yeti Vendetti. 321, Bleeding Glory. 35, Slamwise Gamgee. 4, Ivory Tower. 484, McChaos. 50, Biohazard Jess. 53, Hershey Bad. 555, Voldemorgan. 588, Pale Raptor. 717, Bertha Blue Blazes. 819, Force of Havoc, and number 934, Lady Dementor. We'll also run quick through our officials for this 2 o'clock game at La Foire du Nord. Aggie Battery, Burning Breaker, Chemical Restraint, The Administrator, Sorry Not Sorry, Pinky Rye, Butt Force Trauma, Babel Fishy, Cheatskates, Shanksy, Alzheim Hurt, Dirk Shearer, White Noise, Jennifer Russell, Shirley Canton, Poppins, and R Bite. And we will be going live with our game in 1 second. On the line, we have Shell Shock 1000 for Penn Jersey Roller Derby, and number 717, Bertha Blue Blazes for the Vixens. Bertha Blue Blazes is up in front pushing that pack, while Shell Shock is working hard on the back tri-wall from the Vixens. Looks like number 17, Booty Vicious, is up trying to support her wall as Bertha Blue Blazes pushes through, and it will be 1000 Shell Shock as your lead jammer from the Penn Jersey She-Devils. Bertha Blue Blazes is also through, and Shell Shock will call off the jam, freezing Bertha out, with the She-Devils putting the first points on the board today. Up next for the Vixens, 588, Pale Raptor. And number 36, Trouble for the Penn Jersey She-Devils. Trouble will push her way through, with the Vixens quickly reforming around her. And it will be, and it looks like Pale Raptor will be sent to the box on a forearm penalty. Trouble is still working her way through the pack. Her blockers coming up through to give her some offense, and that will get her through to be your lead jammer. And with some good offense from the She Devils blocking line, Trouble will be through for 4 points. Pale Raptor re-entering the track. And the tri-wall from Penn Jersey will hold her up behind. Trouble still working her way through. The Vixens in the front. And Pale Raptor will make her way around, stepping around on the inside apex. And Trouble will get the sign to call off from the bench. And that will keep the Vixens to 0, bringing the score for Penn Jersey to 12. On the track for the Upper Valley Vixens, we have Voldemorgan, number 55. And number 89, Nick Nasty for the She Devils. Oh, I'm sorry, that is 789, Sneaky Spice for the She Devils. And she will have an amazing toe stop grab on the outside line to quickly recover and get herself through for lead jammer. Voldemorgan still working 2 blockers in the front. Sneaky Spice will get drawn back by 5:33. Her She Bad. And she will pick up 3 points for the She Devils. The She Devils are having some great success. They're having a lot of good defense from their blockers and a quick switch to offense in the beginning of this game, keeping the Vixens to 0. On the line, we have 28, Ray Animator, and for the Penn Jersey She Devils, and number 50, Biohazard Jess for Twin Valley. And Biohazard Jess will be through for the first lead jammer of the game for Twin State. And her blockers trying to give her some effective offense, but she will get a quick knock out by the She Devils blocking line, and she will call it, freezing the Penn Jersey jammer with 0 points. Up next on the track for Penn Jersey, Shell Shock against 17, Booty Vicious. Oh, I'm sorry, that is not 17, that is 717. Bertha Blue Blazes for Upper Valley. Shell Shock with some jammer on jammer blocking as she uses her height and power to try and power through that track. Bertha Blue Blazes will hop, skip, and jump through the inside line, and she will become your lead jammer with Twin State's second lead jammer. And we will have a power jam situation as Bertha is sent to the box with a forearm penalty. Shell Shock will put the panty back on her head and see what she can make of this advantage. Penn Jersey blockers mixing themselves up in the pack. And Shell Shock will be through for 4. Bertha Blue Blazes re-enters to the back of the pack, working that Penn jersey 3-wall. Both jammers doing their best to work through that beautiful tripod defense. Looks like 1984 Mariska Business is doing a fairly good job of trying to get offense for her jammer, but that She-Devil tri-wall has a killer rotation. And it looks like the box can't quite see the box from here, but it looks like we will start with a full contingent of blockers. Pale Raptor for Upper Valley Vixens, but your lead jammer will be number 36, Trouble, from Penn Jersey She-Devils. Penn Jersey is playing a quick hit it and quit it offensive game, getting their points and getting out. They're having a good deal of success with that, keeping the Twin State Vixens to 3 points, She-Devils at 25. On the line we have Voldemorgan for Twin State, and number 789, Sneaky Spice, the captain for the Penn Jersey She-Devils. Getting a little jammer on jammer action. And number 206, Elizabeth Taylor, will go to the box with a forearm penalty. And Sneaky Spice will be through to be your lead jammer. And Sneaky Spice will be through for 4, and it looks like the Twin State jammer will head to the box, giving the She-Devils a good opportunity for offense, which they take seriously. And Sneaky Spice will be through for 4 more points. The Vixens will be back at full strength. Looks like 9:34 for the Vixens. Lady Dementor doing her best to provide offense for her jammer, number 55, Voldemorgan. But that they are not able to hold back Sneaky Spice as she comes through for another 4 points. And Sneaky Spice will get sent to the box for a back block penalty. And that will make this a 2-minute jam. The jam ends, freezing Sneaky Spice in the box. The Twin State Upper Valley Vixens will start this jam with a power start. Upwards of 25 seconds, Sneaky will be frozen in the box. This gives a good opportunity for the Vixens to provide some offense for their jammer. Jammer for the Vixens is number 50, Biohazard Jess. The Vixens doing their best to provide some quick hit and go offense for Biohazard Jess. But the She-Devils are doing a wonderful job rotating their wall. And Sneaky will come out of the box to be your lead jammer. That was an incredible penalty kill for the Penn Jersey She-Devils. And it looks like we will have a panty pass from Biohazard Jess to number 1000, Felon of Troy. Sneaky will call off the jam before Felon of Troy is able to put any points on the board for the Vixens. On the line for the She-Devils, we have number 28, Ray Animator. She will face off against number 717, Bertha Blue Blazes. And we will have a timeout for the Vixens. I have to say both bench staffs are doing a great job with the bout fits today. Looks like we have some fancy shorts going on from the Twin State Vixens, as well as I believe a fantastic cat shirt over there in the corner. Not to be outdone, the tracksuits from the She-Devils are giving them a cohesive journey together, taking it very seriously. Fanny packs and tracksuits. Oh, I see that those are called South Philly tuxedos. My apologies. Well, they're wearing them well. Again, on the line, we have 717 Blazes with number for the Vixens and 28 Ray Animator for the She-Devils. Looks like that regroup was good for the Vixens as their wall is tightening down a little bit. Ray Animator didn't seem to care about that. She is through to be your lead jammer. And Bertha is through the pack, a little more than half a track behind. And Ray Animator will call off the jam, taking 4 more points for the She-Devils. 588 Pale Raptor for the Vixens up against number 1000 Shell Shock for the She-Devils. Pale Raptor doing her best to push that Philly wall, that Penn Jersey wall. And Shell Shock will be your lead jammer, but Pale Raptor is right behind her, hot on her heels. And Shell Shock will shoot her butt into that pack and see what she can come out with, and it looks like she will escape with 2 points. Calling off in time to freeze those Vixens out once more. Quick score update. We have the She-Devils at 51 and the Vixens at 3. Number looks like we have trouble on the line for the She-Devils. Pale Raptor was frozen in the in the box. 89, John Dow will re-enter the Philly pack, bringing them back to full strength. And we will have a power jam opportunity for Pale Raptor as number 36, Trouble, is sent to the box with a forearm penalty. Pale Raptor using her height to muscle through that pack. And we will have a multiplayer block called on number 533, Hershey Bad, for the Vixens. 36, Trouble, will re-enter the pack. Trying to put her weight through that Vixens tri-wall. That tri-wall will go down to 2. As number 206, Elizabeth Taylor, gets sent to the box. Trouble will be through for another, I believe that was her initial pass. They're not putting any points up on the board. The Vixens will steal their first 4 points in quite a while, they will get 8 points, bringing the score to 51 points for the She-Devils to 11 for the Vixens. While the She-Devils have come out quite strong for this game, the score right now is not far afield. 40 points separate the teams for this game. It is in no way over. On the line for the Vixens, we have number 55, Voldemorgan, and number 79, Sneaky Spice, for the She-Devils. The French-Canadian announcers in the house have been having a lot of fun with Sneaky Spice's name. I think it's one of my favorite pronunciations of the weekend. Oh, now that one of the bench staff from Twin State has gotten a little closer, I can see that those are cats on those shorts. New England Roller Derby Report would like to thank their production sponsor, Sociopath. Sociopath is a skater-run business offering custom sewn-to-order leg wear for teams and individuals. Size-inclusive activewear designed to fit you. Sociopath also offers dozens of armband and helmet cover options for scrimmage and competition. Team discounts are available. Please see sociopath.ca for more details. It is also good to mention that if you want to support Nerd Derby's endeavor to keep streaming all of the roller derby, you can go to Twitch on Amazon Prime and subscribe, and you can follow Nerd Derby. Is that right, Chad?
So you can go, if you have Amazon Prime, you can connect it with your Twitch account and get a free subscription, and then Amazon sends a little bit our way.
All right. So if you link your Twitch account to your Amazon Prime, a little bit of that Jeff Bezos green ends up in Nerd Derby's pocket.
Jeff Bezos actually comes to my house.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos is visiting Chad on the regular to hand him a little bit of cash. I hope you all have been enjoying Nerd Derby's coverage of this wonderful tournament up here in Quebec. And I'm not exactly sure what that official review had to do with, but it looks like the Upper Valley Vixens jammer will be sent to the box, giving Sneaky Spice a power start opportunity. Penn Jersey making a good show of offense, getting Sneaky Spice right through. The Vixens blocking wall will be back at full strength, as will the She-Devils. And Biohazard Jess will return to the track as the jammer of record for Twin State. She will be through on initial, and Sneaky Spice will call off the jam, not giving Jess any opportunity to score more points. Now on the line, number 55, Volda Morgan for the Vixens, and number 28, Ray Animator for the She-Devils. The Vixens working that tri-wall and sending up that one offense person, and that will be successful for Volda Morgan as she gets through on the inside of turn 2. She will be your lead jammer. And Volda Morgan will call it off before Reanimator can have any more points, and she will take another 3 points for the Vixens, bringing their score to 14. Looks like the Upper Valley Vixens are using their official review. Captains and bench staff into the center to talk to the refs. It appears that we have Shell Shock, who will be jamming for the She-Devils. The amount of dust on the track today is fairly impressive. Have to give a shout out to all the skaters and officials who are powering through the haze to bring you all of this wonderful roller derby. Back on the line, we have Bertha Blue Blazes, 717 for the Vixens. And once again, number 1000, Shell Shock for the She Devils. Shell Shock pushing hard against that Vixens tri-wall. And I do have some information on the official review we just saw. Says the star pass was not legal. The pivot stepped out of bounds afterwards. The result being that the foot touched the outside, but the initial position is unknown and a no call stands. Thank you to our official crew bringing us the information. And it looks like the pivot for the She Devils will head to the box, bringing them down to 3 blockers on the track. Your lead jammer is Shell Shock for Penn jersey. She is working the power jam opportunity. And Blazes will come out of the pack. Out of the box to rejoin the track, and she will get through on the inside of turn 3. And Shell Shock will call off the jam before Blazes has an opportunity to score any more points for the Vixens. Just under 9 minutes left in the first half of our game today. She Devils at 67, Vixens at 41. On the line for the Vixens, we have number 819, Force of Havoc. And for the She Devils, number 36, Trouble. Havoc will get drawn to the back of the pack by number 3000, Monster. But that will not stop her pushing and forcing her way through to be lead jammer. The Vixens tri-wall doing their best to hold back Trouble. And we will see a star pass to number 93, Kelly Kapowski for the She Devils. And it looks like Kelly Kapowski will pick up 2 points for, I'm sorry, my mistake. Force of Havoc will pick up 2 points for the Vixens. Kelly Kapowski will pick up 1 for the She Devils. Back on the line, we have Sneaky Spice for the She Devils. And Bertha Blue Blazes for the Vixens. Sneaky Spice will have a little trouble on that floor, and that will give Bertha just enough time to get through to be your lead jammer. Coming through for points now. She will call it off before Sneaky has an opportunity to enter the pack, and she will pick up 2 more points for the Vixens. For the amount of time that the She-Devils have had lead jammer, the Vixens are doing a wonderful job of forcing the call-off, keeping the scores between the two teams fairly slim. We're not seeing a runaway game here. On the track for the She-Devils, number 28, Reanimator, against number 555, Voldemorgan for the Vixens. We will see number 3000 for the She-Devils, Monster, head to the box. No lead jammer yet. Both teams doing a good job of holding the jammer back. And number 28, Reanimator, will be through to be your lead jammer for the She-Devils. Voldemorgan still doing what she can to get through the She-Devil defense in the front. And they will force her out and draw her back through the pack. As Reanimator is coming through to score more points. That Vixen's 3-wall is doing an effective job holding Reanimator back. She will pick up 2 more points for the She-Devils. And she will call it off before Voldemorgan can grab any more points. Number 1000, Shellshock for the She-Devils, and 717, Blazes for the Vixens. And Blazes will be through to be your lead jammer. Shellshock held to the back of the pack. Blaze is really working the in and the out to try and get through, and she will be through for 4 points. And it looks like we do have a star pass to number 52, Stella Threat, on the She-Devils. Twin State taking Stella Threat to the inside line. And Stella Threat will go to the box as the jammer for, I believe, a head block. And Bertha Blue Blazes will call off the jam, freezing the Penn jersey jammer in the box. And she will pick up a total of 4 points for the Vixens, taking our score to 70 for the She-Devils, 22 for the Vixens. On the line for the Vixens, we have number 819, Force of Havoc. And it looks like we'll have a low block call on number 934, Lady Dementor for the Vixens. Force of Havoc working hard to push that She-Devils pack out of play, and she will do so and become your lead jammer. That was an effective penalty kill for the She-Devils. Stella Threat back out as the jammer for the She Devils. That Twin State defense doing a good job tracking her, and Sneaky Spice will get the star pass for the She Devils. And Force of Havoc will call off the jam, but not before picking up 3 points for the Vixens. The Vixens are taking a note from Penn Jersey's playbook and taking the opportunity to freeze the She Devils with 0 points whenever they get the chance. On the line, 36 trouble for the She Devils, and Bertha Blue Blazes on the line for the Vixens. Blazes will be through to be your lead jammer. She will have a power jam opportunity. Penn Jersey doing what they can to throw their weight around. And they do force Blazes to call off the jam. She will pick up 3 points. And they will freeze the Penn Jersey jammer in the box. And that will take us to intermission. Final score of the half, 70 for the She Devils, 28 for the Vixens. All right, guys, we will be back in 10 to 15 minutes for the start of the second half of this game. Stay tuned. Welcome back. We are just under a minute before the start of the second period of this game. We were just treated to a lovely halftime show from the bench coaches for the Upper Valley Vixens. We are getting a closer look at their attire, their cat attire. It is quite majestic. Both teams ready to play and lined up. Our officials are getting back in position. On the line, we have number 50, Biohazard Jess for the Vixens. And coming out of the box, we have number 36, Trouble for the She Devils. Jess doing what she can to push those 2 blockers in front, and she will be through to be your lead jammer. Trouble still working in the back, and it looks like she will complete a star pass to number 17, Booty Vicious. Biohazard Jess took a little tumble. along with number 36, Trouble from the She-Devils. Everyone looks okay. Jess will call off the jam and pick up 3 points for the Vixens. On the line again, 717, Bertha Blue Blazes against 789, Sneaky Spice. Sneaky will get a quick knock to the outside line by the Vixens tri-wall, as will Bertha. And it looks like Sneaky Spice will head to the box. Bertha still trying to make her way through to be the lead jammer, and she will achieve lead jammer status. And she is doing some side surfing on the outside of turn two, I'm sorry. And she will pick up 4 points for the Vixens. Sneaky still trying to make it through. And she will make her initial pass. And Blazes will call the jam, picking up 4 points for the Vixens, for a total of 8 points in that jam, bringing your score 70 She-Devils, 39 Vixens. The Vixens look like they had a good chat and an opportunity to strategize in the halftime. They have come back very strong, tightening up the score even a little further. On the line for Penn Jersey, jammer of record number 28, Ray Animator. She will be your lead jammer. And 5:55 for the Vixens, that is Volda Morgan. She will head to the box for a forearm, giving Ray Animator an opportunity for a power jam. The blockers from the Vixens stringing Ray Animator out as far as they can before they must release her. Ray Animator will pick up 4 points for the She-Devils. Ray Animator pushing on that Vixens 3-wall to get through for her next scoring pass, and that will be 4 more points for Ray Animator. And Volda Morgan has returned to the track, doing her best to get through the She-Devils wall. 2400, Midnight Crasher trying to give her a quick bit of offense. Ray Animator looking for her next set of points. And she will call it off. And waiting to see how many points Ray Animator picked up on that last pass. White 3-2-1. Bleeding Glory heading to the box for a back block. On the line, 819 Force of Havoc for the Vixens, and 1000 Shell Shock for the She-Devils. Number 84, John Dow, pulling back on Force of Havoc, drawing her back through turn 1. Both jammers pushing what they can. We will have another blocker penalty for Upper Valley Vixens. And number 5-2, Stella Threat will head to the box with a forearm penalty. And after a significant push, your lead jammer will be Force of Havoc. That was well over a minute without a lead jammer. One Penn jersey blocker on the track. And Force of Havoc will call it, picking up 4 points for the Vixens. Your score, 78 She-Devils, Vixens 43. On the line, number 36, Trouble, and number 50, Biohazard Jess, taking a big step back and lining up in the middle of the apex for a good wind-up to that front pack. She will get through to be your lead jammer, and she will be through for 4 more points. Trouble still trying to make her initial pass for the She-Devils as Biohazard Jess comes up for scoring pass number 2. And we will see a star pass to number 93, Kelly Kapowski. Biohazard Jess calling off the jam, picking up 3 more points for the Vixens. On the track for the Vixens, 717 Blazes and number 789 Sneaky Spice. Both walls pushing back on the line. Working their way through both packs. And it looks like Sneaky Spice will be through to be your lead jammer. Blaze is doing her best to get out quickly. Just about a half a track behind. And Sneaky Spice with a fancy transition on turn 4 will pick up her 4 points and call off the jam. Voldemorgan out for the Vixens, and she will be number 555. Number 28 for the She-Devils, Reanimator. She-Devils wall falling back to encapsulate the Vixens tri-wall. Reanimator doing her best to bait the Vixens wall to the inside. Both jammers pushing on that inside line. And we will see a stop block for number 576 on the She-Devils, Beatrix R4 Kids. Reanimator will be your lead jammer. Voldemorgan working hard to get out. And we will have a track cut penalty called on Voldemorgan. This is an opportunity a power jam opportunity for Reanimator and the She-Devils. Number 2400, Midnight Crasher, taking Reanimator back to the outside line and with a good drawback. Vixens doing their best to kill the penalty. Reanimator will be through for 4 points. Vixens back at full strength with blockers, and Voldemorgan back on the track. Reanimator looking to her bench for advice. She will back off the pack and see what she can do to re-enter. Voldemorgan is finally through. She will not pick up any points on that jam, but we will see 7 points picked up for Reanimator, taking your score to 89 for the She-Devils, 50 for the Vixens. She-Devils jammer will be number 1000 Shell Shock. Vixens will have 819 Force of Havoc. Shell Shock acting as a fourth blocker while also trying to work her way through that front pack. Force of Havoc will get knocked to the outside by number 52, Stella Threat. Shell Shock also drawn back by number 533, She Bad. Force of Havoc will be your lead jammer. And Shell Shock will head to the box for a penalty, giving Force of Havoc a power jam opportunity. Vixen's one blocker down. She will skip past number 3000 Monster. Shell Shock coming out of the pack with a lovely little apex hop, getting around that Vixen's line. Makes a second attempt with a quick knock to the inside. She will not pick up any points. And that was a 7-point jam for the Vixens, bringing their score to 57 to the She-Devils 89. Just under 16 minutes left in the second half of this game. Timeout called by the She-Devils. Jammer out on the track for the Vixens will be number 50, Biohazard Jess. Jess did a lovely job with her lineup at the middle of the apex on her last time out, quickly hopping past her own line and sneaking through the She-Devils defense. She will make that same attempt again. She gets a little caught up in the front, and it looks like number 36, Trouble, will be through to be your lead jammer. 533 coming out of the box. Hershey Bad trying to provide offense for Biohazard Jess. And it looks like we will have a blocker penalty for the She-Devils. Biohazard Jess will be through. on her initial pass. Going for points, and the She Devils will call it off before she can grab any of those points. And the She Devils will pick up 4 for that jam. Back on the track, 789, Sneaky Spice for the Penn Jersey She Devils against 717, Blazes for the Vixens. Sneaky working her way into that Vixens wall, breaking them up, but it is not quick enough. Blazes through to be lead jammer. Sneaky put on the speed coming out of the pack. Got just past Blazes, forcing Blazes to call the jam off. Reanimator number 28 back on the track for the She Devils against Voldemorgan number 555 for the Vixens. Both walls at full strength. Reanimator doing what she can to put the hit on Voldemorgan. Walls will switch positions. Reanimator working the 2 wall from the Vixens in the front. Vixens with a string out of Reanimator, and Reanimator will get through to be your lead jammer. And she will have a power jam opportunity as Voldemorgan gets sent to the box for a track cut penalty. Reanimator with a little transition on the outside line, and she will be through for 4 more points. Reanimator coming up on the tri-wall from the Vixens, doing their best to pull her laterally across the track. Number 4 from Twin State. Ivy Tower pulling Reanimator to the out. The wall reconvening in front of Reanimator. And Voldemorgan will be through. And Reanimator will call off the jam before she is able to grab any more points. And that will be 4 points for Penn Jersey. Back on the line together, Force of Havoc 819 for the Vixens with Shell Shock number 1000 for the She Devils. She Devils with their pivot in the box. Shell Shock doing a really lovely job working as an extra blocker. Perhaps committed a little too much to that position as Force of Havoc will be through to be your lead jammer, but Shell Shock out not far behind. Shell Shock will call it off, but not before picking up 1 point for the Vixens. Number 50, Biohazard Jess on the line for the Vixens against number 36, Trouble for the She Devils. Jess pushing that pack. Number 00, Glitz and Slam coming back to offer some offense for the She-Devils jammer. Biohazard Jess did get through to be your lead jammer, but she was drawn back to the back of the pack where she is working the tri-wall from Penn jersey. And trouble will be through out ahead of her. And Jess will call off the jam, freezing both jammers at 0 points. Your current score, 58 for the Vixens, 101 for the She-Devils. Back on the line together, 717, Bertha Blue Blazes, and 789, Sneaky Spice. Vixens pack running short with 2 blockers on the track. Sneaky using all of her tricks to try and get through. Blazes pushing hard in the front, and she will string out that New Jersey pack to be your lead jammer. The Vixens 2-all had done a fairly good job of keeping Sneaky back. Long enough for Blazes to get her 4 points and call it off, keeping the She-Devils 2-0. 28 Reanimator for the She-Devils against number 555 Volda Morgan for the Vixens. Both packs at full strength. Reanimator knocked to the out with an excellent partnership between 484 McChaos and 1000 Felon of Troy. Reanimator will still get through to be your lead jammer. And we will have a direction of gameplay penalty for number 91, Scrappy Doo. Reanimator will have 4 more points put on the board for New Jersey. And it looks like we have a star pass to number 1000, Felon of Troy. And she will come up to hit the pack and take 4 points from the She-Devils, leaving that as an even, oh, I'm sorry, not as an even jam. There were 3 more points picked up by the She-Devils at the very end there. Shell Shock, number 1000, back on the line with number 819, Force of Havoc. She-Devils down 2 blockers. Vixens down 1. Number 52, Stella Threat, drawing Force of Havoc back. Working with number 93, Kelly Kapowski. She-Devils trying to make an opportunity for Shell Shock. And Havoc will be your lead jammer. Shell Shock looking like she's trying to get that star pass to her pivot. Having to work through that Vixen's 3-wall to get there. Number 17, Booty Vicious, will take a star pass from Shell Shock. Force of Havoc coming up for points. She will pick up 2 and call off quickly, freezing Booty Vicious with 0. That'll be a 6-point score increase for the Vixens. Number 50, Biohazard Jess on the line for the Vixens. Number 36, Trouble for the She-Devils. Trouble will be your lead jammer. And we will have a star pass from Biohazard Jess to the pivot, number 1000, Felon of Troy. Felon doing her best to get through that very tight Penn jersey defensive wall. Trouble grabbing 4 points and coming back for more. Wow. We had a lovely apex hop from number 91, Scrappy Doo, to draw the jammer back, the Vixens jammer back. Felon of Troy is still working on getting that initial pass. And number 533, Hershey Bad, will lay a hard hit on Trouble to the outside of turn 3. Going down with her, but getting back in and ahead of her. Hershey Bad working hard for that. Trouble will be through for 4 more points. And that will bring our score to 72 for the Vixens, 116 for the She-Devils. $7.89, Sneaky Spice on the line with $7.17, Bertha Blue Blazes. Sneaky Spice will sneak up the inside line to be your lead jammer, but Bertha will be right behind her. Sneaky shooting backwards on the inside line, picking up 1 point. Trouble with being backwards. If you're not looking, you're not seeing who's standing right on the inside line. She will contact one of the Vixens blockers, and she will call it off. Number 555, Volda Morgan, against number 28, Reanimator. Both jammers pushing hard on that outside line. Reanimator will find her hole and be through to be your lead jammer. Volda Morgan still working to get through that Penn jersey defense. And it looks like we will have a major skate malfunction for Volda Morgan. And we will call off the jam because we have a significant amount of metal on the track. It looks like her entire back right set of wheels has completely come off. All right, our track and bench staff will do what they can to comb the track for all of the pieces of that skate. Take a moment to see what we can do. Perhaps Volda Morgan will get some assistance from the folks from Low Life skate shop. Hopefully getting her back into the gameplay as soon as possible. Number 28, Reanimator on the line for Penn jersey. 819, Force of Havoc for the Vixens. The rotating from both of these walls today has been on point, and the drawbacks have been epic. And Reanimator will be through to be your lead jammer. Number 45, Ruby Bruisday, offering some offense to Reanimator. And Force of Havoc will get through in the front of the pack. And Reanimator will call it off before she's able to come through for any more points. And that will take us to the end of our game here. Our unofficial score, 124-72. We will just wait one moment for that to become official. Great game to watch. You could really see Twin State adjusting their gameplay to match the aggression of the Penn Jersey She-Devils. And we have an official final score. That'll be 124 for the She-Devils and 72 for the Vixens. Thank you so much for tuning in to Nerd Derby. We will be back shortly with the final game of the La Foire du Nord Roller Derby Tournament in Quebec. Thank you so much.